So, this is Nanjing East Road, otherwise known as Nanjing Donglu, or 150 years ago, Park Lane Avenue. And yes, it is pretty much the 5th Avenue of Shanghai. This is pretty much where you want to go if you want to go buy some expensive crap. Or wear bunny ears. Yeah, you see people wearing those all the time. I'm not really sure why. So what are we doing down here other than walking around the camera pointed in my face? Today we're going to take some dirty photos of Shanghai. Yeah, that's the intro. Dirty photos of Shanghai. And by dirty photos, I don't mean we're going to be taking some bougie, risque, boudoir, or any other like sexy dirty photos.
Oh my.
We're just going to take some quick and dirty photos of people down here on the pedestrian walkway. No edits, no filters, none of that stuff. Just quick and dirty photos of folks, good ordinary folks down here on the Nanjing Pedestrian Walkway. Let me tell you what I like about the Nanjing Pedestrian Walkway. Absolutely nothing. It's one of these places that is kind of cool when you first come to Shanghai as a tourist. You think you're gonna love it. Spend a bunch of time down here walking around, sipping in the culture like a fine wine. And the fact of the matter is, unfortunately, there's not a lot down here that's cool. Ah, well, here's a dinosaur. I guess that's not something you see all the time. Got a dinosaur on the Nanjing Pedestrian Walkway. Speaking of dinosaurs, this place has been here for like 150 years. I guess there used to be a lot of big name department stores around here. And most of them are closed now. Now it's just small mom and pop shops and places where people just kind of come down. Mostly tourists from other parts of China. These days, there's not a lot of tourists from outside of China. Thank you, COVID. Here you go. Nice little bronze statue of a lady and her baby. But yeah, it's a place kind of come and check out, I guess. And I've been down here probably half a dozen times. And I've lived in Shanghai for almost 5 years now. It's just not some place that I really enjoy. Got the cop shop set up there. Keep an eye, make sure people are doing what they're supposed to be doing. It's just not some place, you know, I really want to come spend my money. And of course, there is a lot of tomfoolery going around here. Check out this little mini police car. Those things are great. Can't go on the roads. It's basically a glorified police go-kart. But ain't it cool? So in Shanghai, if you're gonna get your pocket picked, oh no, this is the place you want to do it. You know, come down here and flash your wad. Chances are you're gonna get your pocket picked. Thank goodness we have Mr. Popo everywhere. One thing I do like about the Nanjing Pedestrian Walkway, though, is you do see people from all walks of life, mostly from China. And so they're going to be walking down here checking you out. This guy's here kind of checking me out. Hi. Hello. Like the girls here walking with the little bunny ears. That's so cute. Hi. Adorable. Yes. Fashion in China is such that if it's ever been in fashion, or it could be in fashion, or you say it's in fashion, it's in fashion. So I'm not really sure what these little things are. What are these?
This is a bracelet.
Oh, it's bracelets. You can make your own bracelet.
Yes.
How much does it cost to make your own bracelet?
This is also different price. You choose which one you like. This is also sample.
Oh.
Also look sample.
Are all these different characters?
Yes, Chinese period.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
So.
You want the name? Also, you have English name and the Chinese name also.
I'm just kind of looking today. So
Okay, no problem.
sadly, my wife controls my money. I can't
Look,
pay.
no problem.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Well, that's kind of cool. It's like a little make your own bracelet thing there. Nifty. Here comes a little people mover, little people tram, where you too can sit in a almost glorified kiddie train for 20 RMB. That's about 3.5 US bucks, and go from one side of the pedestrian walkway all the way down the other. And for the record, it's about 4 miles, 5.5 kilometers. So I guess that could be a deal. Depends on how you feel about walking, right? Hey, I hit that green light like right on time. What's the odds? It's kind of a good thing I stopped to tie my shoe, right? Yeah, buddy. Let's just have a little look at the other way here. So we're heading this way. We're heading towards People's Square. Some of the original architecture is still here. Now, of course, it being China, they're always changing. That's right. You blow your nose, sneeze, run to the bathroom for more than 5 minutes, chances are China's changed. Is what it is, man. The bad part about this is that all the time they're tearing down some old, classic, historic neighborhood. Really kind of sad. I hate to see, you know, some of the historic, nifty bits of Shanghai go away, but hey, what can you do? What can you say? Oh, check out the cute little girl in the wagon there. Reminds me when I was a kid, you know, mom pulling the radio flyer around. Kind of cute. And hey, if you're gonna be walking one side down the other, buddy, that's the way to do it. Although, truth be told, I don't know, maybe my opinion is unpopular in this regard. I say let the kids walk, they get more exercise, and then they sleep. Oh yes, and of course, you know what, I'm not gonna show you this. There's a little girl taking a pee right there in the Shanghai walkway.
No.
Not gonna show you, gonna take my word for it. This is not something you see very often in Shanghai. Here we go, here is the Shanghai fashion store, one of the original staples of the Nanjing Pedestrian Walkway. Yes, I bought my scarf there when I first moved to Shanghai. What did I pay? I think I paid like 200 RMB. And don't get me wrong, it's a cool scarf and it's not a bad price for a scarf, but you can pay 35 anywhere. That's right, you can buy this scarf for a measly $4 US, but I paid way more. Yay, capitalism. Despite what you may have heard, is alive and well in Shanghai. Now here's something I think is kind of cool. It's gonna go harkening back to the good old days, Indiana Jones and Short Round. Classic car. May or may not really run, but you can kind of take some cool photos here. This is actually closed for a couple of years. They just reopened this. So kind of opened up with the resurgence of China since COVID-0 is over. So you can put on a cool outfit there, get your gangster look on. Speaking of getting it on, oh, street food, baby. They've got street food. Oh, do they have street food? Yes. And here's the trinkets. Got your soap on a rope. Got a dining car, literally a dining car. Little purses for the girls, of course. Why not? And hey, bracelets. Who'd have thought that? Make your own bracelets. We just saw that earlier, didn't we? The popo are literally everywhere. Well, mostly everywhere. I love how they have the gladiatorial shield on the side there and a long grabber or something. Not really sure if that works, but hey, it's cool, right? You gotta watch the side roads here. Got your scooters everywhere. And unfortunately, they kind of got horse blinders. They're looking one direction and they don't mind running you over. So as I'm walking along here, I've been taking photos all day. I actually came here last night and took some photos as well. It's amazing what you see when you're just kind of looking around. I realize that's weird. I realize that sounds rather rudimentary. As a people, we have a tendency to kind of accept the world in which we live. We don't notice the unusual. Check it out, see this little car there? These things are supposed to be for disabled people, but it's really just a motor taxi and they found a loophole in the system. It is what it is, man. A giant M&M store. I can't imagine what you'd want to buy in a giant M&M store, but there it is. Oh, this is such a cute little girl. So cute. Nikai means so cute. So I realized I kind of contradicted myself when I said, what do I love about the Nanjing Pedestrian Walkway? Absolutely nothing. Well, here's the thing. It does have a nice vibe down here, and yes, it's nice. There's no cars. You can walk around, look at some artwork, do some overpriced shopping. What's not to love about that? And the fact of the matter is, on the surface level, yes, it is kind of cool in that regard. Check out this artwork. This is actually, I think, new. And this is kind of cool. I love Shanghai. It is 100%, like everything near Coca-Cola, artificial. I suppose in that regard, it's just not for me. It's not authentic. It's not real Shanghai. I like the dirty. I like the things untouched up, unfiltered, unimproved, not cleaned up, you know, and designed for everyone else to say, ooh, how cool. I like things as they are. The real, the bona fide, things that are unimproved, things that haven't been jazzed up. You know, things you don't see on a postcard. And this whole city sightseeing, little trolleys, you know, authentic Shanghai beads. Authentic, mind you. You know, and all these things, you know, that aren't really real. I don't know. Kind of rubs me a little bit. And I'm not saying it's not great. I'm not saying it doesn't help the economy. And I'm not saying you shouldn't come down here and check it out. It's just not for me. You know, I say it all the time. It is what it is. Hey, now this is cool. Robot coffee. Have a robot make your coffee. I've tried it before. Honestly, it's kind of a watered down mess. But like anything else, you know what? It's worth a try at least once, right?
That's what she said.
Anyway, yeah, Nanjing Pedestrian Walkway. Here we are. It's cool. Let's go take some dirty photos of Shanghai. In the meantime, guys, thanks for joining, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye. And just like that, we've reached the end of the video, which means you now have the opportunity to smash, wham, slam, and wallop that subscribe button, thus never again missing another SnarkyGuy video. And not too hard now, a keyboard is a terrible thing to waste. Click the bell icon to get notified, of course. In the meantime, here's a few more SnarkyGuy videos because
I know you're gonna dig this.